Hello everyone. This is our third video on age of industrialization. Earlier we have discussed about the proto-industrialization, the role of jobbers and the gumastas, or moreover the condition of the workers. Condition of the workers is becoming bad to worse and was very miserable with the passage of the time. Their salary is very low and working hour is more than the usual timing. This and there was no condition, environmental condition is very worse. The condition of the workers in England and also in India is in the same condition, and both the workers in the same boat. Rather, may it be in India or it may be in England. Moreover, the Indian merchants facing lot of problems with the Govasthas. They have a clashes between the Gomastas on the basis of the quality. Many Indian industrialist merchants facing problems with the British or the East India Company. The famous Indian industrialists in Bengal was Gadwar Khanna Tagore, who traded with China in Bombay. Din Shah Patit, Jamshedji Tataji built a huge empire in India. Seth Hukam Chand, a Marwadi set up jute mill in Kolkata in 1917, and he also traded with China. Seth Hukamchand was grandfather of G.D. Birla. Dwarka Nai Tagore is invested in shipping and shipbuilding, mining, banking, plantation, and insurance. Till the First World War, the European managing agencies, in fact, controlling a large sector of Indian industries. There was a biggest of Bird Hybers and companies Andrew Yule and Jardine, Skinners and Company. Industrialists usually employed jobbers who get new recruitments. By the second decade of 20th century, the weavers using looms with fly shuttle, and by 1941, the 35% of the handlooms in India were fitted with fly shuttle in Travancore, Madras, Cochin, Bengal. One way in which the new consumers are created through the advertisement. They are try to shape the minds of the people. They appears in newspapers, magazines, in advertisement, hoardings, street walls, etc. Many figures also change the mind of the consumer. The merchant industrialists began settling goods in India. The Manchester is one of them. Ihu Manchester industrialists began settling goods in India. They put label on it. The label was needed to make a place of manufacturing and name of company familiar to the buyer. The label also mark of quality. When buyers saw "Made in Manchester" written in bold on the label, they expected to feel confident about the buying cloth. It means the whole empire is on the Manchester goods. The Indian industrialist has also equality, but the Manchester's quality or Manchester's labels has a sharp influence on the minds of the consumer. In this way, the Indian industry gradually slowed down with the advent of Manchester, and Indian industrialists also facing lot of problems. It was very difficult for the Indian merchants and traders to face competitions as most of the European countries has huge resources. British companies has monopoly rights. Moreover, they have the Manchester. The name of Manchester is a sharp influence in the minds of in the brain of the consumer. At the end of the 18th century, there had been a virtually no import of cotton pieces into India. Even with the 1860, the weaver faced a new problem. They could not have sufficient supply of raw cotton of good quality. In this way, the Manchester goods they create a lot of influence on consumers' mind, and they were also very feel confident and comfort if there was a label on the goods made in Manchester. This means they were very expected to feel confident about the buying clothes, about the quality, and about the status of that goods. Have a nice day.